Hello and welcome to my channel, Lena Lux. My name is Gabby and I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for you today to answer the question, do they miss me? So you have the option of choosing between deck number 1, 2, and 3. So make your choice and whichever one you choose will answer for you if they miss you. Okay, so we're gonna start with 1 and I will get the rest of the cards out of the way. And the first question that we want to answer is, do they miss me? And for those of us who have chosen pile number 1, the answer is they are missing you. They're missing you and they're contemplating you a lot. You may even find yourself dreaming about them or having moments where you're not even thinking about them, but instead their name comes out of your mouth. And these moments know that this is happening because this person is actively thinking of you, and this is the sign where you're still interconnected. I see that you guys are still connected, and this person is taking their time. They're contemplating, they're thinking about you, they're wondering where was that things went wrong. They are giving that a lot of mind, or thinking about too a lot of what they could have done differently, or their faults in the splitting of the relationship, or the conflicts that may have been in your relationship. But this person without a doubt is thinking about you, and they're looking back a lot, looking back of how they could have done things differently, and they're playing out in their minds how they wish they would have done things differently. So let me, because I don't want to say too much before I see the other cards, but let's answer the question, will they come back? Will they be coming back into your life? Those of us who picked option number 1. Will they be coming back into your life? Yes. You know, I didn't want to say it before, but now I definitely have the confirmation that they will be. And when they do come back, they're going to try their best to show you their commitment, to show you how invested they really are in the relationship, because I see that they're taking time to contemplate the things that happen in the relationship, and now they're wanting to be able to come into the relationship again with a new mindset and with a new strategy, or like goal or set plan. This could be that this person is either an air sign or an earth sign, and they're practical and they're very intellectual in the way that they're approaching things. So now they see this like a strategy. It's like, okay, I did this way before and it didn't work out, and now I am ready to give this a try again and do my part in the relationship, do my share to show that I am invested and that I am serious about the two of us. For some of you, I'm even seeing that there might be some kind of, it's not like a contract between you guys, and this could either be like marriage or like renewal of vows, or in some form or way a signing off on the seriousness of the relationship, signing off on the commitment of the relationship, however that may be. Either it's like, let's say, you know, putting it on Facebook, a picture of the two of you. Maybe this person was hesitant in the past to post pictures with the two of you or changing the relationship status, I'm seeing that it's changing. You know, there was a lot of you two not seeing eye to eye, and and now this person is willing to work, and not only that, but to hear your side and also reevaluate what they're doing in the relationship to amend and pick up their way, and to have the both of you really working together as opposed to one doing more than the other. So for those who picked number 1, it looks good. It's looking good. Now let's move on to those of us who have chosen option number 2. So do they miss me is the question. Do they miss me? They do. They miss you. They are thinking about you. The way that they remember you is in fondness, in a positive light, as someone who made them feel more open to new things, more positive about in life in general. And they miss that aspect that you brought into their life. They felt that you brought a lot of lightness to their life. In return, it's like, for instance, you brought into their life 5 lights. They only brought in 2 lights to your life, if you're catching my drift. It's as if it felt uneven, and this was the reason there was a split, because if you felt like they brought more darkness into your life while in the meantime you brought on a lot of light. So it was like this imbalance within the relationship where you felt you were giving more and they were just giving whatever they felt like when they felt like, and they were missing that. They're realizing that the light that you brought in, I won't however say that they recognize or they see how they weren't given enough, because they see the value that you added into their life and they recognize the light that you brought in, but at the same time they're still unwilling to budge from where they are. It's almost like they miss you, but at the same time they're like, I'm gonna stay where I am and I'm not gonna budge, because it's almost like they don't feel like they've done anything wrong. And not only that, but I think it's also really deep down, it's a defense mechanism. Because they want to protect themselves, because they're realizing how much they really do like you. So let's see, are they gonna come back into your life? So we can read a little bit more on this situation. Will they come back? Will they come back into their lives? Yes. You know what? It's like this. They want to be back in your life. They want to be back in your life. However, they don't want to be the one to make the first move. They don't want to be the first one to reach out. So I'll tell you what, if you really want to work it out with this person, it doesn't feel like, if you want them to reach out, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a while, because they are so stuck in this situation, and they're also kind of prideful. But I think this pride is really more to do with not wanting to get their feelings hurt, or in some way trying to guard themselves from being vulnerable by being like, you know what, I really missed you, and you know, I want us to work things out. I tell you, however, if you do reach out first, they're gonna respond. They will respond, but they'll try to act a little bit like they weren't waiting on you, but they definitely are waiting on you. They're waiting for you to make the first move. And honestly, I see many of you not even about it. You're not even like trying, because you understand your worth and you understand what you've been giving in the relationship, and you're not ready to just go begging for the crumbs that they were giving. You want to make a stand that it's not okay for them to just give you you know, the minimal when you're giving your 100% all. So yeah, let's see what happens with that. I mean, the story's not over there for sure for those of you who picked option number 2. And now for those who chose option number 3, do they miss me? You know, from the looks of it, it seems as if they are doing their own thing. They're really not even thinking about you, because they are caught up doing their own thing and loading themselves up with as much as they can so they don't have to think about you. It really just seems like, in a way, they're wanting to avoid feeling any feelings they may have for you. They're keeping themselves busy, and they're looking in other places to fill the void that you left, because you left a big void in their life, because what you had to offer was a lot, and it's not easily replaced. That's why this person is looking to stick their head in work or stick their head in whatever it is. They're just looking for a way to not even look your way. Okay, let's I need to see some more cards. Let's pull out some cards to see whether they will come back. Will they come back? They will. They're gonna come back. They're making a lot of effort to push you out of their minds, of their lives. I will say that it may take a little bit of time before they reach out. You're definitely not going to reach out. You're not even about it. You're not even about it because you understand that it's undone to fix things if they want to fix it, because of the way that things were left off in the past, or the way that things were ended. They're gonna come back, but the way that they're gonna come back is most likely in a way where they just come out of the blue with some like random question, or act like nothing really happened between the two of you, and you're not going to receive that. So they're gonna have to find a different way to connect with you. If they want to connect with you at all, they're gonna have to come correct. They're gonna have to come be authentic and real and acknowledge your feelings and what it was that happened for there to be a chance in a reconnection within this relationship, because things are, there was just like, there was so much weight within the relationship, that so many problems that were not attended, that were ignored, that weighted down the relationship and made it split. And you were ready to address these issues. This person has almost like this avoiding personality when it comes to confrontation and to problems, and they're gonna try the easiest way they can possible to fix this and to reconnect with you without wanting to hash these things out. But in order for there to be something that could last, you're gonna have to work on the foundation, which is completely broken. So do they miss you? They do. They do, because they work hard to try not to think of you, and they are gonna come back. And the first time that they come, they might come on some nonsense of, you know, acting like nothing happened, but we won't accept it. We will not accept it. And they're gonna have to reroute and come back. It may take a little bit of time. It will. Okay, so with that, I conclude the reading, and I thank you all for being present. Feel free to email me if you're interested in a personal reading, and I will touch bases with you all in the next video. Peace out.